Well, hello and welcome to Preparing to Survive and Thrive Home Study channel with Charlie B. So this video is going to be a lot of clips about everything we have freeze dried in the month of October. There's a good number of things. Some of them were duplicates from what I did back in September, but that's okay. The harvest kept coming in and I'm still canning. So enjoy, and I'll be seeing you soon. Oh, also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate my subscribers, my followers, and my viewers. So, but watch, and I'll see you again at the end. These are what I call my Italian tomato slices. They have salt, pepper, oregano, thyme, and basil on them. Sweet basil, that is. They're going to be yummy, and they're so good and crisp. Get them bagged up. Well, some freeze drying. Do you remember the beef ribs I made and what's for dinner? How I cooked them? Well, and you saw how greasy they were. Well, I took what we didn't eat and cooked them down in the crock pot. Then I froze them, and then they have been put in the freeze dryer. So you can see this is just totally breaking. Just, yes. So I'm going to do something special with this. I've got the oil in the refrigerator. The beef talon, I think it's that's how it's called. It's beef fat, and it's been rendered. So, and then we have our spaghetti sauce and our tomato sauce was the other 3 trays that I had put in there. So if you can figure out what I'm going to do with this beef rib meat, leave me a comment. And here we have some freeze-dried green tomatoes. I'm hoping to be able to rehydrate them and have some really good fried green tomatoes this year in the wintertime. That'd be awesome because I love these things, and nothing would bring back summer as fried green tomatoes. So plus I also love that movie. So the freeze-dried green tomatoes, I've been putting them in a pan, but they're so light. They literally feel like styrofoam. They're crunchy, so you know they're all the way dry. These will be good. More freeze drying in October. So what do I have here? Strawberries. Now I have 2 different batches here. These were defrosted, and then they were refrozen and put in the freeze dryer. So they're much shorter stack wise because they got smushed down, I guess because they were frozen, dehydrated, or defrosted and then refrozen and then in the freeze dryer. Now these guys right here, these were the ones that came from the store frozen, and I shoved them right in the freeze dryer immediately. Now, it took about 48 hours, I think it was, something like that, to get these defrosted or to get them freeze dried. So sorry. And these actually stated that they were done sooner than what they were, and I actually felt a cold spot on them and turned them back in. So there we have it. I tasted them. They're very good. Very, very good. Okay, more freeze drying here in October. So what do I have up? I've got some habaneros. They're supposed to be orange, but they have not changed, and I had to get them off the vines yesterday. We're supposed to get freezing on Monday night, and so I have 2 days to get everything done, including the rest of the tomatoes, and get more herbs in. So these are I think they're chili peppers, but they were supposed to be the ones to make Tabasco sauce. So I wanted them to just try it, see if it would work. And we have some rosemary. Now, rosemary comes in big, long branches. I wish I would have showed you this before. I have some more out in my garden. But I also, instead of just pulling off all these, which I have a lot of the ones that I just pulled off, I like to put sprigs of rosemary like this out on my roasts and stuff like that when I go to make them. So I've got 3 trays full that's going to go in the freeze dryers. So more stuff and more herbs. This is curry. I have a full tray of it. I have another full tray of spearmint and of sage. 2 different types of sages are in there. We have one that has a nice round leaf, kind of oval shape, and these are very elongated, the other ones. And we have some French tarragon on this one, and we have some just chives on this one, just a little bit. So they're all going in and they'll be done hopefully in 24 hours or less. And these are the 3 trays of rosemary that I just pulled out. See how beautiful they look? They're nice and crispy and dry, and you can't even tell. They still look fresh, and that's what's amazing about the freeze dryer. But I found out that I need to put these in fresh and not frozen into the freeze dryer. But it doesn't take long. It only took about, I think it was 13 hours, 14 hours, something like that. Didn't take long. Be back with the other herbs we're freeze drying. Okay, some more stuff came out of the freeze dryer for us to look at. So this is the chives, and this is the French tarragon. Look how nice it looks. And we have our sage. That's 2 different types there. That's the rounded leaves, so I showed you the other ones. And here you go, are some of the more elongated ones. And we have our spearmint. And over here we have our curry. Now I'm just going to be putting these guys in jars. I'm not even going to vacuum seal them. I'll be using them. And I already did one of the trays of rosemary. So this is what I'm going to be doing. Alright, so let me get these bagged up or jarred up. And we pulled our medical herbs out of the freeze dryer. They were in for about 13 minutes. I did extend the dry just because I was busy and I didn't want to. That was 13 hours, not minutes, sorry. This is the catnip. It looks very, very pretty. I'm sure the cats are going to enjoy it, and I might find a use for it. I know there's uses for humans too, but might just, get the cats happy a little bit. And here we have our bee balm. It's very, very pretty. And they look pretty good. I mean, you can tell that they're dried, but they're not, overly shriveled up and stuff. And then we have our 2 trays of the lemon balm. And so, more stuff. Last day of October, though, so we got to check it out. See if I can get anything else done in that are already in the freeze dryers. Oh, and I'm also just putting these herbs in some jars, mason jars and stuff like that. And I'll use them as I go. So I might make sure tinctures out of them too, but I mainly just needed to get them out of my herb garden. And here are our chili peppers. It took them 96 hours and 11 minutes to freeze dry. That was a long time. And here are our habanero peppers. Now the habaneros are just going to go in the jar. I'm actually going to put these guys in a Mylar bag. So there you have it. Our last thing for October. Last freeze drying for October. Now for November. Well, there you have it. That's everything I freeze dried in October. So I guess we'll see what we do in November. November is an iffy month because of Thanksgiving and everything, and lots of cleaning and lots of other cooking. And I'm still canning for the harvest. But remember, if you like my content, please like, share, and subscribe. Charlie B signing out. I'll be seeing you soon.